This is my CRM for tutors to keep track of their students and the students' parents. It says to take a test drive, you can enter username demo, password demo. And here we have our list of fictitious customers. We can click to see our inactive customers or our archived customers. I made this using PHP, MySQL, HTML, CSS, and a little bit of JavaScript. We can look at income per week, income per month. These are Google charts pulling data from my database. Income per year, income by customer, and income by marketing. Word of mouth, web page, etc. Let's click on our first customer, Steve Berger. Looks like he has 2 children, Sarah and Lester, both receiving tutoring. And if we scroll down, we can see sessions. The notes in white are public notes, and the customer could see those notes if he chose to. The notes in gray are private notes, and they would only be visible for the tutor. A new session will be created automatically 24 hours before each appointment, but we also have the option to manually create a new session. The new session is automatically populated with the most recently tutored student, the most recently used price for this customer, and the most recently used form of payment for this customer. We can, of course, edit the child details. The appointments are here. You can see that today's date is highlighted in yellow, and it's showing all of our upcoming appointments. We can jump to any date. Looks like Christmas is going to be on a Thursday this year. And any one of these appointments, if it was for a student, will have a link going back to that customer information page. So let's go ahead and create a new appointment for Sarah. This will accept natural language such as tomorrow, yesterday, next Friday. The start time could be entered as 1:00 p.m. or 1300. If we say it's an all-day event, then both start times are grayed out. This will send automatic email reminders 24 hours before the appointment to the tutor. The functionality is not working anymore, but it used to send automatic text messages to the customer for confirmation unless an appointment was made less than 24 hours ahead of time, in which case it would not send a text message. So you had the option to click force text message. The location is automatically populated with the most recently used location. And we have the option to make it a recurring appointment, weekly, monthly, or yearly. We'll save that. And there is our appointment in the calendar for tomorrow at 1:00 p.m. Let's take a look at what it would look like if the customer were to log in. So Mr. Berger has a username of Berger and this password. As you can see, instead of a customer list, his home page is his customer details. He doesn't have the option to change any of this. He can also view public notes in white, but he's not seeing any of the private notes, only for the tutor. And when he clicks on appointments, he can see all of the tutor's appointments, but he only sees names for his own children. The other appointments just show up as unavailable. The last option is for a tutor to register the tutor's username, password, and information, and then he or she could enter their own students and student parents. I hope you enjoy my CRM.